Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel Magnetize Official. I'm not entirely sure what we'll be exploring today. Unlike some of my other readings, I haven't had any previews or downloads, so we're venturing into the unknown together. Are you feeling like a message is urgently trying to reach you? If so, you're not alone. This message seems to be for a specific group, so only take what resonates with you personally and intuitively. I'm sensing a powerful message for a divine feminine who shares a deep, energetic, spiritual, and telepathic connection with a masculine energy. Let's talk about these concepts of the divine feminine and masculine in a way that feels right for you. They're really about energies, rather than specific genders. It seems like today, whoever needs to hear this might be feeling a bit thrown off. It feels like someone's been throwing your intuition for a loop. With the Seven of Swords coming up, it looks like this person has been contemplating whether to come clean about something that's been causing you confusion. You might be picking up on mixed signals from them, which could be setting off red flags. I'm also picking up on the name Dan or Daniel, or the initials D, A, and N, so if that resonates with you, it could be significant. Remember, if these initials don't hit home for you, that's okay. They might be meant for someone else. What I'm sensing with the Seven of Swords is a make it or break it moment. It feels like there's a critical decision point for a masculine figure because of your presence in their life, whether you've met them in person or not. Even though they're trying hard to hide the impact you've had on them, your presence has deeply affected them. I would like to tell you that you must listen to the video till the end. By liking, sharing, and subscribing, you help me understand my energy better, which allows me to provide more personalized information to you. This might be why you, as a divine feminine, are feeling so confused. There's a strong soul connection here, and you're picking up on it intensely, but you're unsure if the feelings are mutual. When I pulled the wedding card from the Romance Angels, I immediately heard counterparts. It seems like there's a beautiful, balanced energy between your souls. When you're in touch with this person, you might find that you have a great rapport, with a nice, balanced energy when you're both fully present and engaged. It's like magic when you're both in your element and connected with your true selves. The challenge seems to be that while you, as the divine feminine, are often in this aligned, present state, the masculine energy tends to fluctuate, sometimes being aligned and other times not. This can be confusing for you because when you're both truly connected, it feels effortless and harmonious. You've really mastered being in the moment, grounded and present with yourself and your surroundings. Meanwhile, the masculine might be dealing with distractions and lower vibrational states at times. So, even though there are moments when the connection between you is vibrant and engaging, with lots of playful banter, there are also times when things feel off due to these fluctuations. It looks like humor or a shared sense of fun is a big part of your connection. But when this masculine gets caught up in karmic distractions or drops into a lower state of consciousness, it throws off your alignment. That's when things feel off and confusing. You might find yourself wondering why you haven't heard from them or why the connection suddenly seems out of sync. You, as the divine feminine, seem to stay consistently at a higher vibrational level, which keeps you aligned with a more elevated path. Meanwhile, this masculine tends to fluctuate. Sometimes he's on that higher timeline with you, and other times he's not. When he's present, happy and aligned with himself, the connection between you is beautiful and harmonious. But when he's caught up in lower energies or karmic issues, you'll likely feel a strong sense of disconnection. Imagine living alone and being perfectly content on your own. Then someone special comes into your life, and their presence makes everything even more joyful and vibrant. But suddenly, they disappear. only to reappear as if they never left, doing everyday things like nothing happened. It's a bit like that with this masculine's presence in your life. He pops in and out in a way that feels both intense and bewildering. When he's around, the connection is so deep and harmonious that it feels like you've known each other forever, even if it's only been a short time. But when he's not there, it's like he's completely gone. What your guides want you to understand is that this isn't about you or your energy. It's more about him struggling to maintain stability at those higher vibrational levels. When he's in a lower state of consciousness, he simply can't connect with you in the same way. The term blocked came up because it seems your spirit guides are actually preventing this masculine from connecting with you when he's in a lower vibrational state. This blockage is designed to encourage him to consistently rise to higher levels of consciousness. That's why there's this make it or break it feeling. He needs to make a choice about whether to stay aligned with these higher vibrations. For some of you, the confusion might come from being able to sense when he's caught up in karmic distractions or lower vibrational activities. These could be anything from unhealthy behavior patterns to negative thought processes that pull him away from a higher state of being. The Three of Coins reversed suggests that when this masculine gets caught up in karmic distractions, it's like he's squandering his time and energy on things that don't help him grow. These distractions, whether they're self-limiting behaviors, negative thought patterns, or unhelpful relationships, aren't contributing to his spiritual progress or evolution. Instead, they keep him stuck and stagnant. So, when he's involved with these influences, it can seem to you, divine feminine, like he's completely disconnected from your relationship. It might feel like he's just vanished, or that there's a huge gap between you two. This can be really confusing and even painful, especially since when he's in a higher state of consciousness, the connection between you is incredibly vibrant and fulfilling. It's like a beautiful, flowing energy that's hard to resist. But when he falls out of that state, everything can feel disjointed, making you anxious, and even questioning if there's something about you or your energy that's causing this disconnection. Your guides might be pushing this message strongly today because someone out there needs reassurance. It's not you. When things feel off with this masculine, it has nothing to do with your actions or energy. In fact, your energy is so beautiful, pure, and high vibrational that it can be overwhelming for him. The message coming through is that your open heart and radiant energy are exactly what he's been longing for. He's likely thinking, "You're everything I've ever wanted," but at the same time, he might be trying to distract himself with karmic issues because your presence makes him confront his fear of commitment and vulnerability. I'm hearing from their guides that this masculine can't fully reconnect with the karmic energies and interferences he used to engage with before meeting you, whether you've connected energetically or physically. Your presence has made it impossible for him to go back to those old patterns. He senses that he can't find satisfaction or fulfillment in those ways anymore. It's almost as if your energy has burned all the bridges to his old habits and relationships. Even if he tries to distract himself with those old patterns or people, they no longer provide the same comfort. Instead, they leave him feeling even more hollow. The word hollow keeps coming up, as he feels a deep emptiness when he tries to use his old coping mechanisms to shut down or pull away. Let's dig into what this masculine might really be thinking and feeling about you, divine feminine. The Ten of Pentacles shows up, and it's clear they see you as the ultimate goal, the pinnacle of what they've been aiming for. They view your connection as incredibly valuable and see you as a perfect match, whether it's in terms of energy, physical attraction, or emotional support. They believe you two could really elevate each other. However, with the Tower card appearing alongside the Four of Pentacles reversed, It's evident that all of this realization is pushing them to let go of old patterns, relationships, and situations that have been blocking their growth. This upheaval is part of a larger spiritual awakening they're undergoing. The word chaos is coming through strongly, with the masculine feeling torn between the intensity of their feelings for you and the turmoil of their current transformation. It's like they're experiencing love and chaos all at once. It seems that this masculine might sometimes pull away because they're overwhelmed by how deeply connecting with you is shaking up their old ways and changing their mindset. This shift is also pushing them to rethink their entire life. They're feeling like, this happens so suddenly. I can't shake these feelings or forget you. Honestly, the energy I'm picking up suggests they were so frightened by the intensity of their feelings for you that they tried to forget you or push you out of their mind. When you sense them pulling away, it might be them struggling to block you out, both mentally and emotionally. But deep down, they've realized they can't forget you because your energy is unforgettable. You, Divine Feminine, are showing up as the High Priestess, and you might be noticing the number 222 a lot. This card indicates that while this masculine's ego is resisting the spiritual awakening happening within him, it's ultimately facing its last stand. His ego will eventually give way to his heart, leading him to confess what's been on his mind. He's really feeling the urge to open up and share something deeper with you. It seems like he's given you some hints or small signals about what's really going on, but those glimpses might have only added to your confusion, especially during the times when you feel out of sync or notice him pulling away. But focusing on the High Priestess card, it's clear that he sees you, Divine Feminine, as someone truly unique and different. Even with the growth in your self-love and confidence, the intensity of this connection might still stir up some self-doubt for you. You might find yourself wondering, is there something I'm doing or saying that's pushing him away? I'm sensing that you might be questioning if being too open-hearted, raw, or vulnerable could be a factor. You could be thinking, am I too emotionally authentic? Is this pushing him away or making him retreat? If you're sensing this masculine slipping back into old karmic patterns or distractions, you might be feeling a pang of pain. This isn't about insecurity. You've grown beyond that. You have a strong sense of self and self-love, which is wonderful. Instead, this pain comes from loving someone so deeply that you worry they might not be ready to meet you at that deep level consistently. I say consistently because if he hadn't shown you the potential for such depth, you wouldn't have felt this connection in the first place. It's precisely because you sense that deep potential that it hurts so much when he disconnects or tries to escape with lower vibrational distractions. With the High Priestess card in mind, remember to stay grounded in your sense of self-worth and self-love. Your open, pure heart and authentic energy are truly beautiful, and they are what make you shine. What makes you so magnetic and unforgettable to this masculine is exactly what he finds so compelling about you. It's why he's tried to treat this connection like previous ones, where he could briefly connect with someone, push his feelings aside, and move on. But with you, Divine Feminine, this approach isn't working for him. You're different, rare, and unique, and that's why. Your guides are emphasizing how special it is to connect with you. They're saying it's a privilege to see you, to connect with you, to converse with you, and to be connected to your energy. This message is coming through strongly because there may be a Divine Feminine out there who is experiencing some self-doubt and needs a reminder of the profound truth that your own intuition already knows. Just as I thought of stopping the recording, I saw a lot of stars. So I continued recording. They might have special meaning for someone's journey or be a sign for you. Maybe you find inspiration in them, especially at night when the stars and moon are shining bright. I also heard the name Lawrence, and the letters L, A, W, R, E, N, or C could be significant. Trust your intuition and take what resonates with you. Your inner voice is your true guide, and my goal is to help you connect with it. We start with the Eight of Wands reversed. This card suggests someone connected to you might be facing a tough reality or a wake-up call. It could also reflect something happening in your own life. While I channel messages related to both the divine masculine and divine feminine, remember these energies are balanced within each of us, so the message might relate to either your external world or your internal balance. With the Seven of Swords showing up, it feels like there's a sense of someone not being upfront or honest. This card is tied to the sacral chakra, which is all about intimacy, and I'm picking up on a theme of avoidance. It seems like someone in your life has been sidestepping something important with you. While this might be connected to a romantic situation, it could also be platonic for some. It looks like this person might have been keeping things uncertain, with one foot in and one foot out. If you've set boundaries, pulled back, or shown interest elsewhere, they might be feeling the repercussions of their actions. It's almost like they're experiencing the fallout of their avoidance, facing the results of their behavior. They may have been using humor or keeping things light to avoid diving into deeper emotional connections, probably out of fear. I'm sensing that you might be fed up with this back and forth or decided not to invest further. The word detachment is coming through strongly. You might have done a cord cutting or taken steps to emotionally detach from this person. Whatever you did, whether it was setting firm boundaries or just pulling away, it seems to have been a wake-up call for them. They might feel like they've missed out on a big opportunity because of the shift you've made. You're coming across as the Six of Coins, generous, open-hearted, and giving. You're the kind of person who shares your time, kindness, and advice freely. But you also know the importance of balanced energy exchanges. While this person appreciated your generosity, they might have taken it for granted. They might not have fully realized that you engage long-term only when the exchange is mutual. Everything you gave was infused with heartfelt energy, coming from a place of genuine warmth. Gifts like your presence, time, or communication seem to have played a big role in this connection. It feels like the relationship may have been a bit one-sided, with you listening to them talk about their life while remaining somewhat of a mystery to them. They might have shared a lot about themselves without asking you many questions in return. It suggests someone with a strong, grounded earth sign energy. They might not be very open about spiritual or esoteric concepts, but they could be more interested than they let on. You might find that they're mentally exploring these ideas, even if they don't openly discuss them. They might drop subtle hints or use spiritual language without directly acknowledging it. The cards, Big Happy Changes, and Opportunity suggest this person is really hoping for a chance with you. They seem to be on the lookout for any opportunity to move things forward, possibly making up for missed chances or trying to rewrite the past with you. At first, they might have kept you at a distance. Friends or family might have even hinted that their interest wasn't genuine. But as time went on, your energy became irresistible to them. I'm also picking up the term crystal, which could be someone's name or relate to your connection with crystals. They may not have fully realized how much they were drawn to you until you started to pull away. That's when they recognize their deep attachment. The name Matt, or the initials M-A or T, might be relevant here. With the Four of Coins reversed, it seems this person was meant to let go of something from their past when they met you, whether it was a past relationship, heartbreak, or old ways of thinking. It feels like, as the divine feminine, you intuitively sensed they were still clinging to something from their past, which might have made you feel undervalued, as you could tell they weren't fully ready to move forward with you. The Four of Pentacles reversed, showing up on the third eye chakra, signals a major shift in this person's energy. They're ready to let go of their old ways and what's been holding them back, with a new focus on achieving success with you. This shift might come from realizing that you have many options and opportunities, something they might have always known on some level but are only now fully acknowledging. This person might have previously been a bit smug or overly confident, thinking they had you fully committed while keeping you on hold. But they've recently come to understand that this wasn't the case. They now recognize the true value of your energy and time, and see that you won't settle for unbalanced connections. Your love life or other aspects of your life are moving forward. This doesn't have to be romantic. It could involve a boss who took you for granted, a family member, or a platonic relationship. As the divine feminine, you're working on healing your inner child and learning to focus on where you're truly valued. Although this person deeply admires your worth on a soul level, their ego sometimes gets in the way of expressing this admiration openly. They may feel it deeply, but struggle to communicate it. With the 10 of Swords reversed, it feels like this person has dug themselves into a tough spot and now senses they're losing you. They had chances to deepen the connection or make things exclusive, but they shied away from those conversations. Now, they're grappling with significant regret and remorse, highlighted by the 5 of Cups. Their actions, driven by ego and an unwillingness to let go of the past, have led them to this realization. This has shaken their confidence, but it's also an opportunity for them to confront their ego and become more genuinely vulnerable. Emotional vulnerability might be challenging for them due to their avoidant tendencies. On your end, divine feminine, let's see what other energies or situations might be coming into play. The Justice card reversed indicates a major karmic clearing in your life. If you're dealing with lingering karmic energy, whether from a job, situation, location, friendship, or relationship, these are being uprooted. This draining energy is likely preventing you from focusing on your true dreams and goals, and it's being removed, sometimes even forcefully. If you're worried about what might be leaving your life, know that this message is likely about changes that have already occurred. Some connections or situations might have shifted, diminished, or ended, which can be unsettling. I'm sensing a particular person who may have a victim mentality and could be casting you in a negative light. They might not be doing this deliberately, but could genuinely believe their distorted view of events. You might have tried to support this person during a tough time, but their wounds and pride are keeping them from addressing deeper issues. They might be subtly manipulating you or leaving you feeling hurt and confused. It seems like they're distracting you from stepping into your true power and potential, which is why a divine disconnection is happening, at least for now. Every connection has the potential to evolve and change, so there might be a chance to reconnect with this person later on if you choose. However, their energy seems to have been blocking your peace, happiness, and stability. If this is a romantic situation, they might have been standing in the way of a more fulfilling union with someone better suited for you. You may have noticed a block in your creativity or ability to manifest while around this person. Your guides strongly encourage you to seek out places and people where you are honored, loved, and truly seen. I sense that many of you have felt deeply misunderstood or different, with the word outcast coming to mind. Your unique qualities, whether in appearance or personality, might have made you feel isolated, but it's essential to embrace that uniqueness and find connections where you're truly valued. People might have labeled your uniqueness as weird, simply because it's different from what they're used to. I'm also picking up that you've always had this outcast energy, which comes with being highly intuitive and empathic. It's almost like the loneliness of seeing others deeply while not being fully seen yourself. It might sound dramatic, but many of you will relate to this. You have a special way of making others feel at home because you see them at a deeper level and guide them toward their true selves. Often, it seems like others misunderstand or judge you. In the past, with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, this might have led to feelings of insecurity. You might have found yourself giving away some of your power to others' opinions or questioning if something was wrong with you. When you tried to share your heart, dreams, or soul, it sometimes felt like your message got lost in translation. That's because you're here to teach a new language, the language of love and inspiration. This language connects and opens many hearts, but it can feel unfamiliar to most because they're not used to the high frequency you embody. You're operating on a very high plane of existence, and while you help others reach these higher vibrational states, many are not yet tuned into these finer frequencies. This creates an adjustment period, represented by the Two of Swords upright, which symbolizes the split between the 3D and the 5D. You are now vibrating at a 5D frequency of unconditional love, abundance, and manifestation. Those around you still operating in 3D, stuck in victimhood, fear, or negativity, will find it increasingly difficult to connect with you, and you'll find it harder to connect with them. This might even be what's happening with the person I mentioned who seems to be divinely disconnected from you. This disconnection might have caused you emotional pain due to how things fell apart or the distance created. It could be a reflection of the broader disconnect you experience when you're vibrating at these higher frequencies and trying to maintain a connection with someone who is committed to limiting beliefs. Wow, I didn't expect those messages to come through at the end of the reading. I want to thank all of you for being here because you play a vital role in co-creating these readings. Your energy influences the messages that come through. I'm also sensing that there might be even more energies connected to you at this time. Let's pull one final message from the masculine using the Hidden Truth Oracle. This deck is aptly named because it often reveals what's being kept hidden in the 3D world. The message here is, I am becoming a better person. It seems this masculine is feeling a bit self-conscious because they recognize that you, divine feminine, are embodying the high priestess energy and consistently operating at higher vibrational levels. They may sense that they're not quite there yet. This card indicates that they're genuinely working on improving themselves to meet you at your level as they move closer to you. We also have the cards. I wonder if you are happy without me. The timing just wasn't right for us. And I hid who I really am from you. With the timing card, this masculine is saying, I feel like you are my ideal person. But it's almost as though they are afraid that they've met you at the wrong time, in the sense that they may be aware they still have these loose ends to tie up karmically. They may not be completely happy with themselves or their life, whereas they perceive you, divine feminine, as someone who has become really happy with herself, her life, and her circumstances. I also see with the I wonder if you are happy without me card that there may be a masculine here who pretends or presents as happy superficially, in person, in conversation, or even on social media. However you are connected, when deep down they are feeling really empty and hollow. That hollowness has been radically highlighted and amplified since they connected with you. It's like they always had this slight empty feeling within them, wondering if there was more to connection. They've always wondered if there was a deeper experience out there for them, and meeting you confirmed that there is, thanks to your authentic energy. Now, it seems like they're trying to put on a happy face, especially when they're away from you, or when you're not in sync. Deep down, though, they're questioning if you're feeling the same emptiness in their absence and whether they have the ability to bring happiness to your life like you bring to theirs. With the card, I hid who I really am from you, the King of Pentacles reversed came up. This card suggests that this masculine feels they've been hiding something from you. For some, it might be that they portrayed themselves as more financially secure than they actually are, and fear you might judge them for their financial situation, though this will apply to only a few. More broadly, this masculine feels they've made mistakes, possibly due to acting impulsively or without fully considering their decisions. They're worried they've shown you a false version of themselves and want you to know their true self. The card is titled The Right Choice. Stay close to those who understand the heart. Choose the shade of a tree that is always in bloom. Avoid aimless wandering among those selling herbs and potions. Go straight to the shop that offers only sweets. Don't wait by every boiling pot hoping to find what you want. Not every pot is cooking your desired dish. Not every sugarcane is filled with sugar. Not every dawn brings a new beginning. Not every eye holds vision. Not every sea contains pearls. Rumi and the guidebook add, you can release what you've planned, believed, or decided. Instead, let the wisdom of your heart, quietly and constantly sending out its pure and true intentions, guide the way. Exciting news! We're thrilled to announce that channel membership is now available. By joining, you'll get exclusive perks, behind-the-scenes content, and special access to our community. It's a fantastic way to support the channel and get even more out of your experience with us. Click the Join button to explore the membership options and see what exciting benefits await you. We can't wait to welcome you to our growing family and share more amazing content together. If this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration.